Pakistan is being called out globally for providing safe havens to terror groups. Recently, several members of European Parliament unanimously condemned the Islamic nation for providing shelter to terrorists. Elsewhere, in the ongoing 42nd session of UNHRC in Geneva, several human rights activists, research scholars and renowned journalists are slamming Pakistan every day for sponsoring terror activities from its territory. Also, Pakistan went through a major embarrassment this month when 10 members of Sri Lankan cricket team denied visiting the country for an upcoming bilateral cricket tournament. We bring you a compiled report.
Pakistan state-sponsored terrorism continued to be the subject of global condemnation this week, not only in the ongoing UNHRC session, but also at the European Union Parliament. During a session on situation in Kashmir, several members of European Parliament called out Pakistan for providing sanctuary to terrorists and for promoting terrorism across LOC in India.
India is the greatest democracy of the world, and in the context of our democracy, I would say that it's our probably the only one ally in this part of Asia. And I believe we need to take a broader view. We need to look at terrorist acts that took place also in India and in Jammu and in Kashmir. And these terrorists, they didn't land it from the moon. They were coming from the neighboring country. We should see it against this background, and we as European democracy should support democratic India.
While Pakistan has been consistently denying its role in any kind of terror activity, various institutions and prominent personalities around the world are acknowledging India's firm stand that Pakistan is a breeder of terror outfits and hence a perpetrator of various innocent souls. Suwana Denio, a researcher of European Foundation for South Asian Studies, slammed Pakistan in Geneva for its state-sponsored terrorism in South Asia. She asserted that terrorism has emerged as the worst forms of human rights violation in the region.
Terrorism has emerged as one of the worst forms of human rights violations in the region, but it has not received its due attention from this Council. The UN Security Council has designated the Taliban, the Haqqani Network, Lashkar-e-Taiba and Jaish and Mohammad as terrorist entities. These groups kill thousands annually and cripple the development of South Asia. Yet, they continue operating with the blessing of one common benefactor, the state of Pakistan. Two recent developments, the decision by US President to terminate year-long peace talks with the Taliban and India's unilateral decision to revoke the special status of Indian-administered Jammu and Kashmir, may provoke dangerous misadventures from Pakistan. Given its track record, as well as the statements emanating from its top leadership, the likelihood of Pakistan perpetuating the cycle of violence in Afghanistan and Indian-administered Jammu and Kashmir through its terrorist proxies is very high. The Asia-Pacific Group and the Financial Action Task Force have already sharpened their focus on Pakistan-sponsored terrorism in South Asia. Madam Vice President, I call upon this Council to do the same.
Apart from diplomatic fronts, Pakistan has also received a major blow from sports arena as 10 Sri Lankan cricket players denied going to Pakistan for an upcoming bilateral cricket match between the two nations. The Sri Lankan team members, including Captain Dimwood Karunaratne and veteran Lasith Malinga and Angelo Matthews, have opted out of the upcoming tour of Pakistan over security concerns. They fear another terrorist attack on the team, which is quite obvious as the Sri Lankan cricket team has already suffered through a dreaded terrorist attack in the year 2009 on its tour to Pakistan. Pakistan cricket suffered a huge blow on March 3, 2009 when a group of terrorists attacked the Sri Lankan team bus and a minivan carrying officials near the Gaddafi Stadium in Lahore. In April 2009, Pakistan was dropped as a co-host of the 2011 World Cup. In May 2015, Zimbabwe became the first team to play an international fixture in Pakistan, but the tournament scared the Zimbabwe cricket team as a suicide bomber blew himself up outside the stadium where an ODI match was being played between the host and Zimbabwe. Time and again, Islamabad has suffered through major humiliations for being a terror hub. The embarrassments have not only come in global politics but also in sports, especially cricket.